let us continue playing The Darkest Dungeon. And we have now got to the stage of being able to see the last two bosses of the apprentice level dungeons. The Flesh and the Prophet. And while we could go for these, I think what we're actually going to do is go and do another wheeled adventure. Which, obviously not with you, because this will allow us to finally grab the last few members of the team, who I'll be able to confirm. Actually, I do need to rename people. Sorry, I'm going to leave myself a note now. I will be renaming before they actually go on the next adventure. Just get with me. Sticky Notes of Doom. Rename people. Okay, good. People will be renamed next video. It's being stuck now. It's basically next to my webcam. There's no way I can avoid missing it. There we go. It'll happen. But we want to go through the Weald, and we want to see if we can't grab the last deeds we need. This will also move us towards getting the second one of these bosses done. We also know this is the Hag, and the Hag was probably the most difficult of the bosses we encountered in the first run-through of things. So we don't really want to do it again if we can avoid it. Zelios is probably our best bet for having a 4th level person just assisting here, though having a high level vessel is definitely helpful. I think we'll go with Zelios at the back, and we'll try and pick a new team here. Holland is easily one we want to level up because he is pretty much our hardest hitter. Though I do want to level his skills up if we want to do this. So you can go there. Tempted to take a new bunkle here. Is he better in position 2 or position 3? He's better in position 2. And that would leave one more, which might be a Pirate Joe, except we don't really have a healer at this stage, do we? So I guess that leaves the Glyph Keeper there to be positioned there. All seems good to me. We just now need to see if we can level up their stuff a little more. So obviously this will be helpful. Darn it, this is where I'm now running out of money, aren't I? Alright, let's look at guilds first. So we'll start with New Bunkle, who does need both weapon upgrades, actually. Right, Holland. Holland, let's upgrade Shop. Because that is almost certainly going to be the main thing we're going to need. Let's also see what I can do with Zelly. Could up his Blinding Gas to increase the stun chance. Disorientating Blast has a thing. What can we do with our Occultist? Our Occultist pretty much little artillery increase, weird heal increase. The bleed chance has now gone massively up now, but I suppose the resistance has gone up as well alongside it. Sacrificial stab, so we've got our Glyph Keepers pretty much set up. It's now just a case of can I upgrade these enough? Yes, but it's going to cost me most of my money to do so. In fact, it's going to cost me a lot of money. Right, let's see if I've got any trinkets I can sell before I go and continue on with this. Unequipable trinkets, sort by character class. Because looking down the bottom, I mean, Protection Stone's not bad, but I'm probably not going to use it, so we'll sell that off. I've kind of been getting rid of stun chances where possible, but dodge charm could be helpful. I'll get rid of the move stone, move charms. That buys me a little. We've got 2 of these. I'm not going to need 2 unless I decide to go for a double Plague Doctor route at some stage. I think the Bounty Hunter doesn't necessarily need this, so I'm going to get rid of it. I think we're actually okay from there, and we'll see what I can do now to grab everybody's level 3 upgrades. So you've got level 3, Holland's got level 3, New Bunkle's got level 3, and the Glyph Keeper's got level 3. Right. Any further guild skills I want? Hound Rush is good. Blackjack is good as well. Let's go with the Hound Rush and the... What other abilities do we have for you, actually? Cry Havoc, Stress Heal. Now, I know Cry Havoc, actually, is a universal skill, so it'll apply to everybody. It's not a great amount of stress heal, though. But I suppose it's better than nothing. It does mean he's more of a backline person, though. Hound's Harry wouldn't be necessarily the worst thing in the world to pick, but I think we'll stick with what we got for the moment. I want to upgrade the Blackjack chance, but we'll keep it as is. Okay. Embarkation. So we have a team that is pretty much set up here. Let's go to the wheel and see what we can do here. So, let's grab a stack of food. In fact, we're going to grab a double stack of food. Going to grab a reasonable stack of torches, 2 keys, medicinal herb, anti-venom, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those. Okay. Immediate encounter with a collector is definitely a possibility, but we have a reasonably hard-hitting party here, so let's go and... Now, it didn't warn me about this in the past, has it? I mean, I've been missing this so often recently, but it's the first time I think it's warned me about the thing. Right, anyway. So, trinkets. Obviously, this is the ideal one for you. Additional damage, always preferable if we can get it. And I think from there... From there, I might just take the stress box on you, but I'm working out who's got the highest stress levels. You do. You can have the stress box. Somebody needs a scouting chance, and I think I might give it to Holland just on the basis that he does have the low speed at this point. I think he might be the slowest person in the party. He is. So since he's the slowest person in the party, I might as well make him that little bit slower. It's not really much of a cost at this stage. Obsessed with killing, so there's going to be some things he's going to go for, but it doesn't matter. Right, on to you. Now, you have, of course, this. Scouting chance if the torch is low, but also a 20% trap disarm. Or Brawler's Gloves, actually, but that lowers the crit and speed further. And I'd rather not lower the crit chance of him, if I'm honest. Beyond that, I guess the Bleed Stone might not actually be a bad play here. But we'll go for the solar. No, actually, do you want the solar crown? Decisions. We have a load of heads we want to take on people. Let's give you the Calming Crystal. If we're going to give you the solar crown, might as well give you this, which seems a better play all round and gives you the extra dodge. Onto our Occultist, we have the additional Eldritch Wand killing thing. Over here, we can increase our stun chance, which he does have a reasonable amount of. Minus 10 stress damage, plus 4 accuracy. No, don't need that particularly. I'll give you the Sun Cloak for a dodge and protection if the light is high, and I might as well give you this, but I'm debating it. Now we'll give you the Solar Crown because that'll balance out the Sun Cloak. If Sun Cloak is, yeah, it's fine. We just need a lot of torchlight, that's all. Which shouldn't be a problem. So, into the Weald. Oh, and that is a lot of scouting already done for us. 100% of rune battles as well, so we know we can ignore this entire area and have... Oh, this is just an awesome start. Well, good on the scouts. So, meanwhile, an encounter against 3 rabid dogs. Unfortunately, they're going to go first and cause me to have some bleed effects. Alright, let's try and stun one of the back ones. And rearrange him as well. Nice. And another Rabid Rush. Thankfully, it's on the same person. Crit chance there. If the Occultist goes first, I might as well even go for an extra bit of bleed. Go for you on the basis that you're dead. Weird reconstruction. More bleed. So I've stacked 6 points of damage on him, which overall didn't really make a difference there, did it? Oh well. Chop. Dodged. So the downside is the leper. He's not that accurate, but he is powerful. And yeah, more bleed.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Alright, Blackjack. Stab. And Battlefield Medicine. I should really upgrade that ability because it's still only level 1, but... let's go for a Hue.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And one more attack for kill. But he goes first, and again he's going to make Holland bleed. Nope, not this time. What's your bleed resistance like, anyway? 40%. Okay, not the best. Zelly can't do anything at this stage, so might as well just go and heal. No real worries anywhere else, so there we go. Now, I was going to wonder about this. Does anybody have any bonuses against hitting marked targets? Because I do have a target whistle here. Yeah, so Hound Rush does extra damage to marked targets. So I'm going to have to remember Vulnerability Hex and that as an option. You don't have anything. I should probably look about changing your skills a little bit here. Minus 20 damage on that last ability might be helpful. Okay. Well, not to worry for the moment. Let's carry on. Stats contents are ours. Another 250 gold. Again, it's not really gold we're after here. We are after stuff we already know there's nothing in. Oh, actually, no, wait a minute. I forgot something. Alright, back we go. Back we go. Because what did I forget? Forgot the thing that's in here. And we have a key. Great treasures. Right, well that sorts out our money for this mission. Let's then head back. Let's then head over here. Okay, now in order to get past this, we need a bandage, which will be our last one. Doesn't give us a great amount here. The emeralds are worth more than that, though. So close up. And now we have a trap, which should be easily dealable with our Houndmaster. Good. Right. I think we also want to light up before we get to the next area. I knew there weren't any encounters, which is why I didn't do anything there. But there we go. Right, Radiant Light. And we're up against some overgrown spiders. Let's start with a... Actually, don't have a lot of blight resistance. Which is odd, but okay. Let's try and stun one of these. I should probably have gone for a kill, actually. That would have been the better way. You are out, but not before you spit at our cultist. And cause some blight. I think we might also want to, in future dungeons, consider taking extra stat curing items, because clearly we are suffering a lot more from them. Okay, Dylan's is stunned, but we should be okay for the moment. Hugh, double kill.
The fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And a bite. Plague Doctor is the highest blight immunity we have, so that was always likely. How many health has he got? One. Alright, doesn't matter. Kill him. I was tempted to do some heals. Okay. What we've come for then? Torch up. The downside is we do have a key which we're going to use in a moment, but we want these. And we'll grab the deeds. Alright, key up. And more deeds, another key, and another emerald. Okay, well, we still got 1,000 gold, whichever way we did that, so huzzah. One room battle down. Let's move on.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
How many turns is this on? 1 round, 2 rounds.
Misintent.
We lost the holy water anyways, but do I want to gamble it? I think that's holy water in for there. Hunger strikes. Eat 4 food. We have plenty of food in the bank, so we've got no worries there. Is there an encounter in this one? No, there isn't. I don't mind running the torchlight down slightly. It's only when we're unsure. For example, what's coming up now. We know it's a pack. We know there's an obstacle coming up. Which uses up our last one of those. And now, since we don't know, we'll torch it up. And I think we might rest at this point here, because... Oh, more scout report. So, curiosity battle, and a battle with none. But we only got 4 No, actually, there might be one after this. Just thinking how many there could be here. There's a reasonable chance we'll be able to scout anyway. I'm actually okay for resting. We shall eat all of the food, because we have all of the food. And now we consider. So, man's best friend, for 2 points, I can lower the occultist's... Oh. Whoops. Oh well. Just make sure I'm aware of things like that in future. There's no cure, but I can give somebody disease resistance. Encouragement. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll increase everybody's stress by 7 and prevent nighttime ambush. We shall, for 1 point, make yourself immune to diseases. Or give yourself a higher chance of immunity to diseases. We shall go for this, which lowers stress damage, and then we are resting. So right now we've run out of wood.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And thus we move to here. Let me see. I must see. Not the healthiest of professions, but you resisted the blight. At least it wasn't a disease. I would have been slightly annoyed at that. Alright, so encounter coming up. We should have enough light. And we have a slavering ghoul. And a occult gladiator. Right, so orientating blast. He does have a high stun resistance though. Plague grenade them. Howl. It's obviously a stress ability. Resisted a disease. Right, Blackjack, stun the gladiator out. Right. What is this thing? This thing's just unholy. Stab, because there was a high crit chance and there was a chance that would work. Hew. Didn't finish the gladiator off, which is what I was hoping. But I think we can finish him off now anyway. 10. Okay. After that, I think stacking... We're going for 119. No, more blight. So he's now taking 10 damage around. And in addition to that, I'm going to mark him. Massively increasing the amount of damage that our Houndmaster will do when it's his turn. Rend for 7. Resist the debuffs, resist the bleeds. Chop. Just for 8. Not your best round, actually. Alright, Hound Rush finishes. He was already dead, actually. I could have just bothered healing. Also gotta remember I have these. Gotta remember I have those. Because I do not use them. We are going to now. And I also forgot to put the light up. Right. Torch up. And torch up. We want maximum...
May we find victory.
I mean, really, that's not for that, really. But it's just, I want it for other things. I think going for the blinding gas isn't a bad option here, because both of them are going to be problematic. Double stun. Right, it's because he's got a high dodge chance, the guy at the back. These guys have bleed. Low bleed resistance, so I'm just going to go take a turn out with those two. Abyssal Artillery. Not a lot of damage. Might go Vulnerability Hex next time, actually. This lowers the dodge. But I still need to fight these off, so... Chop dodge. Doomsay! Alright. See if we can blackjack you. Resisted it. Abyssal Artillery. 11 crit. Right, that means Dylan has a chance of killing both if he can play grenade. Yeah, there we go. They're both out. Great is the weapon that cuts. So, just the front ones. And there's no they have a rend the marked, but there's no way to mark them currently. Last of our anti-venoms goes away. Shot for 11. These, of course, do have a high protection score, so that's why he's not doing ridiculous amounts of damage, but...
Death by inches.
Okay, one stunned. Let's rack up the bleeding. I know I could have effectively killed that one, but... Free damage. Okay, that's fine. My veins are on fire! Chop. 18 crit.
And power.
Jeez, I didn't really need to mark him, did I? Oh well. Reconstruction. Pound rush for 6. Plus bleed. Not a lot I can do here, is there? But I'll kill the blight out, actually. Hugh for double kill.
A singular strike.
Okay. So a few things here. Holy water on the sarcophagus might be a thing. Also, I forgot to use the dog traits. Can't use them anyway at the moment, seemingly. Alright, fine. Ancient coffin. Holy water. No effect. Medicinal herbs? No effect. No idea then. Insight to the nature of the world. Wheeled Explorer. Okay, so 20% scouting chance here as well. Awesome. And more scouts. So we have 2 more battles we need to do, and we know where they are. Awesome. Okay. There's also an obstacle coming up, I've just noticed. Darn it. Fortunately, we are out of shovels.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
And we don't have the ability to get there without trouble either. So I might as well food up for the moment. So I've got a couple of them ready. Let's double torch.
As the light gains,
Because we know there's an encounter coming up.
spirits are lifted.
What else can I do? Not a lot. Carry on.
Made clear.
Okay, Madman double grab it, and we are surprised. Okay. Start with Plague Grenade at the back. Okay, both blighted. Let's then go for a stun attack on... Actually, no. Hound Rush at the back. I want to make sure of things if I can. Chop 1. Artillery. Don't think it's going to be lethal to you, but you are basically dead at the next round. So 2 stress only. And you are marked from that. Ah.
This is how a life is taken.
Okay, some healing required then. Plenty of healing required, I think. Right, disorientating blast. Double resistance, unfortunately. Gamble here. Okay, it worked. Crit 16. Resist the lead as well. Crit 16.
Reeling, about to break.
They're not about to break, sir. We're okay. All my work was completely undone. Let's try another one, because that's all I can do with you. Double resist. Reconstruct this time only for free. Alright, I think I might have to have you do some shenanigans here. Or... I forget how little damage I can do with you. Alright, so Nubuncle might be in trouble here. Double dodge. Render Martin, that's going to put you on death's door.
And now the true test.
I have so many ways of healing you, though.
Or expire.
That'll do, as long as you don't bleed. What's orientating blast? Ah, Dylan! You are disappointment. Alright. Stun him out. Shot for 6. For the sake of it, put a load of heals on. And finally, I think we're going to go with a mark target. So we're going to increase the chances of his chance of Hound Rush. 7. And bleed. 7 puts you on death's door again.
Facing the abyss.
And annoyingly, our leaper can't hit anything. Right, 1 heal point restored there. Is all I need to do at the absolute minimum. Meantime, stab. 7. Down to 1 health. Stop hitting Nubuncle! And he's got Blight as well going on, and it's... Yeah, I was about to say, his turn's coming up. Leg wounds. Friend, you should not fall today. Okay. Withstand. Cure the Blight. Critical heal as well. He is dead, that's why I'm not bothering any attacks right now. More withstand. And a reconstruction for 15. Okay, we're back. Even managed to resist the bleed damage as well. And that is how quickly the battle can turn, apparently. Okay, got everything. Even got a bandage.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And we're not lots really to do there. Nubuncle, disarm that, please. So your stress is now back to 55, which is a bit more manageable. I'd say, please don't. Okay. So, in we go. Okay, 4 dogs who are surprised. Right, let's start with Plague Grenade at the back. They do have quite a lot of blight resistance, actually, but managed to double blight them. Awesome. Hound Rush on this one, which is definite dead kill now. And that could also be a kill. So 2 dead and a Hugh, which is both dodged. Okay, in for the Rabid Rush. Left source penalties. -2 accuracy. Additional stress damage. Less damage. Okay. But nothing about increased or decreased resistances, which is nice. I should really have gone for a heal on you. Especially as it didn't work. Oh, and you've contracted rabies. And stab. Nearly got a second disease there, which would probably have just been rabies again. Alright, Blackjack. And there's a stun. Double kill Hugh. Lots of gold. Adventure complete.
Victory.
But do I want to go and explore the last area? Because we know there's one's curiosity down here. I'm actually going to go and have a look at it. I might be taking a gamble here. No, I'm not going to take a gamble there. Literally going to just find out what the curiosity is, see if I can't grab any better stuff just before we leave. Doesn't seem to be any harm in doing this. There's no ambush. You'll get a slight stress heal from doing this. Actually, not Gravestone. Alright, fair enough. If I had more shovels, I'd have gone for it, but...
Corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
But we picked up a reasonable amount of gold there. 13,000, definitely a reasonable amount of gold. We picked up a few deeds, I think enough to get us up to the next stagecoach upgrade, which will allow us to now have a party up to 25. New uncle? Gain the run. So you do, I think, have 2 diseases going on.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
We know the tragic extent of your failings. Right, so, new uncle. Let's see if we can't get these cured. Yeah, it's quite a lot of... This is all bad. Let's cure that. Really don't feel well at all. Okay, so we have 19,000, and now, if I go to the stagecoach, we can now upgrade the barracks to a size of 25. So, what do we have currently? We have Ronald, we have you, we have you, we have you. I think we could do with an occultist here, or a bounty hunt as backup bounty hunter. So I'm going to buy both.
To fight the abyss,
and a highwayman. Needs to be 1 slot available. And I think what we really want is another man-at-arms, just to round out the team at this stage. So, we have some low-level adventurers, which we will be sending on low-level adventures in due course. I will also be naming each of these, unless they turn out to be useless, in which case they'll go through Operation Tips of the Dark again. Which might still be a thing, but actually, if these are halfway reasonable, as they certainly appear to be. Yeah, stun effect, flashbang, which seems better than that. Though it does 0 damage. No knockback, shuffles. Yeah, there does seem a better ability than that, actually. Mark for Death is possibly a good one. Hook and Slice. Yeah, Hook and Slice is quite good as well. But anyway, we will mess around with skills, we'll see what we have, and at some stage in the future, more of this. Until then.